morning is Tucker William Harold Jinks. Would you welcome him and all of his family? If you have family that's with you, if you have family and they want to come, bring them with you. If you have family and you want to come, grandma, whoever, come on. They have stage fright. Thank you. Secondly, this morning, and bring the family with you if you'd like. You're welcome to do so. This morning, would Miss Aubrey Nicole Crow bring her parents to the front, please? Tucker was born September the 10th, 2015, to author and Cassie Jinks. We're so glad to have you here this morning. Aubrey Nicole was born on March the 31st, 2016, to Robert and Ashley Crow. And we're so glad to have you here this morning. Third this morning, would Wyatt Taylor Ray Farkas bring his family to the front? Would you welcome them this morning? Wyatt was born on February the 13th, 2016, to Timothy Farkas, and we're so glad to have them and all of their family here today. Amen. It takes a village to raise a child, and we're so glad to have these families and these additions to our church here today. And we in the Assemblies of God do not believe in sprinkling a child. We do not believe in baptizing a child, but as found in the Bible with Hannah, we believe in dedicating the children back to God. They, I'm sure, are an answer to your prayers and a wonderful addition to your home. And they are a gift from God. There may be days you're not sure, but children are a gift from God. I said to Arthur not long ago, I said, this baby is going to change your entire world. And then the next one will change it again, and the next one, and the next one, and the next one. I like to do something maybe a little bit different, because there is power in a name. And you need to know that when you're calling these children, whether it's to dinner or from outside playing, or whatever the case may be, you need to know what you are calling them. And so I did a study on all of your children's names. And this morning, Tucker is an English name meaning soft. William is an Old English name meaning strong-willed warrior. Would you like to reconsider that name? Strong-willed warrior, which he will need in his days of serving the Lord. Harold is a Scandinavian name meaning ruler. And I promise you, in just a few days, not from now, he's going to rule everything you guys have. And I pray that he's a blessing to you and your family. Today, Aubrey Nicole Crow and their big sister, Laura, is with them. Aubrey is an English name meaning noble ruler. And Nicole is an old French name meaning victory of the people. And it's our prayer today that, again, she's going to be the ruler of your home. And the ruler of your lives already is, right? But that she will have victory in her life, and that everything she sets her little hands and her little feet to do, that there'll be victory in everything that she does. Wyatt Taylor Ray Farkas. Wyatt is an English name meaning son. And my prayer is that that is exactly what he'll become to you, a son. There are as I preached this morning, people would say, well, I just have kids. But no, let him be a son to you. Taylor is an English name meaning tailor, but to cut. I don't know what to say about that other than be careful. Megan, when she was about 3 years old, was introduced to the scissors on her own, and she did so cut her hair entirely. But a tailor, and I want you to know today, Timothy, that God has tailored his life. The Bible said in Psalms chapter 139 that before he was ever thought of, before you were ever even thought of, that all the days of his life were written in God's books before one of them ever came to be. God has already tailored his life to fit his expectations. Ray is an old English name meaning protection. And that's what we speak over him today, is the protection of God and the protection of you and your family and in your raising of all of these children. Today is not just a baby dedication and a family dedication. Today is a church dedication, because everyone here that you see and you're standing before, if Jesus tarries and you stay a part of this church, which we hope and believe you will, that there will be people sitting before you that will teach your children. They will rock your babies in the nursery. They'll be around these altars to pray for them. There'll be an example in the hallways as they run up and down the hallways, in the church and outside. So this is not just a baby dedication today. This is a church dedication in the way that we dedicate ourselves to you and your family. We dedicate ourselves to be there for you when you need help. We dedicate ourselves to be there to pray for you and to be of any assistance that we can be to you. Amen. We're going to pray for your children in just a moment, but what Joni and I have done, go ahead, is we want to give each of your children a gift and a Bible and then a small certificate. But in each of the larger envelopes, I have written your child a letter to explain to them what we're doing today. In the letter, I explained what you did as a parent in committing yourself to them. I explained the things that I have said in here and what it means to be dedicated to God. And I explained what it means that the church is dedicated to you and your family. So put that letter in a place of safety. Put that letter in a safe deposit box or a safe or somewhere. And if Jesus tarries and they become of age to make their own decisions, I want you to give them that letter back to show what you did on this day and what God has done in your lives. Amen. Would you, church, stretch your hand this way towards these families, and we're going to pray for each of these babies this morning.
Jesus bless me. This I know. The Bible tells me so. Little ones to Him belong. They are weak, but He is strong. Yes, Jesus loves me. Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. Little ones to Him.
Church, would you give them a big hand clap of praise today?
They are
So we say to all of you, Happy Mother's Day. Come back.